Do you think that the UK should leave the single market?
We've been really clear. I know that it hasn't always come across that way, and there's spin and there's reporting and so on, but it's the second of our Brexit tests that any conclusion to negotiations must involve Britain having access to the single market, tariff-free access.
I'm going to stop you there, because I do understand that you're saying you want tariff-free access to the single market, but Labour is also saying that you want to have control over free movement of people. I mean, that sounds a bit Boris Johnson.
We haven't said we'll have control of free movement of people. You can't necessarily have complete control. What we want is to be able to have fair migration that avoids people's jobs being undercut.
Well, in the Labour manifesto, you said that free movement of people would end.
Well, no. OK, so let me try and clarify this. When you leave the European Union, formally, there is no longer free movement under the treaty.
Well, you can stay in the single market and have free movement if you take the Norway model, though, couldn't you?
No, but you have to negotiate that, and it may not be called staying in the free market and having free movement. It may be called something else, but what it's called doesn't matter. What's important is that jobs come first, the economy comes first, and that means getting tariff-free access to the single market, and then the formalities we will negotiate.
The thing is, though, let's get real here. You want to form, the next government. At some point, you're going to have to decide whether you want to prioritise immigration or it is the economy.
The economy comes first.
For you, the economy comes first.
Yes.
So, in other words, you're happy to sacrifice more control over immigration to protect jobs.
I think the entire Shadow Cabinet have been absolutely clear. This has to be a jobs-first, economy-first Brexit, and everything else has to be negotiated with that priority in mind.
So something similar to free movement of people, just under a different name, could happen?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of room for negotiation about what types of free movement, what kind of priority. It's possible for friendly countries in and outside Europe to give priority to certain nationals. We did it for many years with the Commonwealth. We have looser visa regimes with some countries compared to others. So there's a lot of room for manoeuvre, but the priority is clear. It's the jobs and it's the economy first.